So, back to work at the factory. And I wanted to get this copper somewhere over there. I see a place where I might get it through. This is not what I want. I guess I will go out of straight mode, back into game mode, and move this up a bit. Maybe this is short enough. Need to count the foundations. A maximum of 7. And now there are power poles in the way, so I might have to deal with that. And I will try to make more foundations. And maybe I can get rid of some trees. And they are of course growing through the platforms again. The good thing about not using straight mode is that I can save some resources. Of course, in the long term it doesn't really matter how much I use, since the rate at which I get things should stay constant. I don't lose any resources. The resources in the mines are endless, so to speak. Okay, now I want to make copper wire. Is it just called wire? 30 per minute. I wonder whether it is using 15 per minute and then making 30 per minute. I might just use the blueprint that I have for iron plates. Or iron rods, I'm not sure. Maybe even screws. Okay. And all of those will now produce copper wire instead. And the good thing is that I might not even need that many machines. But this is already planning ahead for later when I need a lot more. But I guess having 8 of these machines will result in bigger spikes of energy use. Hope I did configure everything correctly. Now I just need to put actual power in here. And now all these machines work synchronously in sync. I guess they won't do that forever, but at least for now. It seems like the amount of copper ingots is not constant. Maybe I built the factory with not that much throughput in mind. Oops. That's the main issue, I think, for now. But also I will need to increase the other belt qualities. There are 4 factories producing in total 120 copper ingots per minute. Let's just look at the power. I wonder how much this is. Is this just a minute of power statistics? Or might this be less than that? Hello, you. Are you eating insects? I guess this might be a good strategy if you are a bird and your beak looks like it's a flower petal. Then some insects might actually get lost in there. Anyway, now I want to build a few cable factories. Let's just see if I have a good blueprint that I might use. Maybe just this one. Or I'm not sure. This doesn't have input splitters. I guess I will just build this myself then. I don't need many of them. Just a few constructors. One splitter. And then power. This is connected, but I guess I need to still configure these machines before they actually do something. And now power the rest of them. Okay, now I have some steel pipe factories. Or maybe just one of them. But I have a full storage container of steel pipes. And I might just build another constructor right there. Then have a merger. Copy the configuration. And send some steel ingots over there. And then this needs power. Okay, and this might be problematic. Just slightly problematic. I guess I don't care that these steel pipe items are sort of clipping with this belt. So now I need to build another bunch of assemblers. Just not sure where exactly I want to build them. Where and how. Right there maybe. Okay, the copper wire will get in at the bottom. And I will need to configure those to make stators. And then I need steel pipe for the other ones. And now this needs power. But luckily I have these accumulators right next to this, so there's ample power supply. And then I will need to send the outputs somewhere. I think I will just send them around. Maybe on another level. I can still walk below these. This is a bit weird, but I like a bit weird. Basically, these stators are now below their ingredients and also above. And now I will just build the factories that make the automated wiring. I might need more foundations here, so I will just build some. More of the same blueprint. So the copper or the cable can go into this merger. And then into a storage. And then over there. Now I just need to configure this again to produce automated wiring. Lots of cables and just one stator. 50 per minute. Maybe I need to increase my cable production. That shouldn't be too difficult. Now I need to send the stators through. Might even use a smaller tier of belt. It's nice that this works with two curves. So how fast is this? 2.5 per minute. This means I need to wait 40 minutes theoretically if I had just one of them. But 3 of them allows me to wait like 13.3 minutes. 13 minutes 20 seconds. But now I still need to send this. to the space elevator, and I'm out of steel beams to produce the Mark III belts. And I have a bunch of these rotors still in my inventory. I might just send them or give them to some factories over there for the smart plating, if they don't already have that. This is the versatile framing. I think I still should have some chest full of modular frames as well. Yeah, rotors are missing here. Don't know why exactly. Some of these machines are working. Maybe the rotor factories are not fast enough. So I will just gift them some of the ones that I collected earlier. And then maybe some rotors can collect up again on the belt. It might still be a lack of iron rods that are coming through to the rotor factories. That's why some of these lights are sometimes yellow and not green. They are waiting for iron rods most of the time. It's nice to have found one of these designs that works for many things at once. And then I just need to paste this down. This would have been quite cursed before blueprints, to always build the same thing over and over again. So I will go up to the space elevator now, and I will build a reversed lift for the automated wire. It might start right about here. Let's not fall down. So now I need to look down but not fall down. This looks quite nicely. And I guess I don't need the best of belts actually. I only need to send 100 of them through. This hurt just a little bit. Like that. It's nice to have these blade runners on. They make me faster and also reduce the fall damage. Faster and higher jumps. I thought about even just sending the automated wiring manually, but I think I want to, for the first time, do things automatically. Not do too many things manually. Oh. The starting belt is a bit unstraight, so the resulting belt will also not be straight. So I might want to make this go up. just so I have more space to run in. I think I will build another elevator. And then I should be able to almost connect this. Well, in default mode, I can just connect this. This is good. And now the automated wiring will also count up. Hopefully quickly enough. I guess the other items will not go as quickly. So maybe I might now work on iron rods. Power should still be fine for a while. Sometimes the energy is charging and sometimes recharging, I guess. The production maybe tries to keep up with the consumption. I don't know if it always can. Maybe there's a lack of coal or a lack of water. Yeah, now the automated wiring is counting up. Still want to improve the other things that I need. And I guess I will do that by producing more iron rods. This shouldn't be too difficult to upgrade. Okay, right here I will try to build foundations above these smelters. I want to zoom up. Not sure how high I need to go. Maybe one more foundation. I think this might be too low. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I think this would sort of still be on the same level with the buildings. So I will go a bit higher. And there the problem will be that the smoke is coming through the foundation, but I don't really care that much. Now I will build some stairs or ramps. And these iron mines are not even connected to anything. So maybe I could do that at some point. This is the smoke coming through from below, which is quite weird, but I guess that happens. Now I want to try to copy or build the same layout above as well from the iron smelter. I think this might be the same. Not sure if I can make sure that it will be in the same place. Let's see. So I think there will be at least one machine right here. So I need to move this over to me. And maybe also a little bit to the left. Maybe a bit further back again. Not sure if it's aligned properly now, but I think it might be. Okay. I think the problem here was that the conveyor lift wasn't the right tier. Now I will just try to split this. And feed this in there. Sometimes the straight mode knows where it needs to turn, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure whether this will work. Not right away, I guess. I will just turn this around somehow. This is a nice loop, even though it feels a bit unnecessary. But at least this now means that I have more iron ingots to work with. So I will now use another conveyor lift. This might just be high up. For a millisecond I see this, but yeah, now I see it again. I have to be very accurate with my pointing. This might even be too high. I'm not sure if this is straight. But now I can use another splitter right there. Another belt to there. And maybe I can remove this, or I can't remove this stacker, this conveyor stacker. Okay, I see what I want to do. Move this in there. And then build another conveyor lift. This time not in reversed mode. And this will feed in there. This is not properly aligned, but I don't really care. Now I should be making a lot more iron rods. But I can't easily get through here. And now I need to actually get those iron rods. They are not yet getting out of every one of these places. At least not at the bottom. Not at the top. So now there's not enough iron ingots getting through. I think this might be the case later. And also I will use slower belts here. And there. And there. This means that only the amount of iron ingots can get through that actually is needed. Let's see whether, yes, a lot of iron rods are arriving. And that might actually help a lot. And I want to merge those in here. This will be a lot of spaghetti again. Why would you do that? When you could just make the steep part on the long part. This is so annoying. This is not what I bought the straight mode for. What are you colliding with? I don't see anything. I guess I shall hydrate. Hello, Kana. Okay, this is actually looking nice. And now there should be much more iron rods coming through eventually. I might now have to produce even more iron ingots. I'm not sure whether that's a problem. Some of these factories are not always working, and they are missing some iron ore. And I think there is a way where I could use more iron ore. Yeah, I think the third miner is not properly connected to this stream. Let's just do that then. I will use a merger right here. A splitter right there. And then an elevator. Not in reversed mode. Okay. This should be good. I think I don't even need to send this down anymore soon. Yeah, this is now a constant stream of iron ore. I will just cut this connection. This should be enough. And the other yellow lights should turn to green soon as well. Might even give them some iron ore manually, since I picked some up. And I already have 100 automated wiring delivered to the space elevator. Now I might look at increasing the smart plating production. Maybe even the framework. want to take a look down there, whether the iron rods arrive. They look still a bit thin. Not sure whether they might be thinned out somewhere. I guess to produce screws right there, and I don't really need that. I think they are just sent to the awesome sink, and that is not very awesome at the moment. There shouldn't be any other use at the moment here. So let's just turn this belt to trash. See you later, Nora. Thank you for lurking. There need to be more iron rods coming through. I think there might be some kind of throughput issues. So there are enough iron rods going this way. They are being held up by something, I guess. This is a mess. I might even try and make more of those iron rod factories. Might also be the iron ingot production that's not the best at the moment. Maybe I will actually upgrade these belts again. This is a slow conveyor lift. That might be one of the reasons why I have some throughput problems. And now that should be solved. In a moment more of these iron ingots will arrive, and then I shouldn't have those problems anymore. Let's look at this development. I would expect a higher frequency of iron rods to get through this belt soon-ish. I don't know how many exactly. Is there a production as a photo mode? Not sure if there's a production statistics. Okay, this O is actually useful for all these entries. I guess I can look at all my messages, or some of my messages, if I ever want to reread some of the sarcastic comments made by the AI. Yeah, maybe there are now enough iron rods, I'll just follow them. And also, I will not follow them right now because I want to still pick up some stuff in containers. These rotors, for instance, and I can just delete these containers and a bunch of other stuff here. I guess there are a bunch of modular frames in here. And I might try to send those up to where they are needed in the framework production. Now some more frameworks actually arrive at the space elevator. This is the wrong factory. This is where I might throw some of these, just to have a more empty inventory. And they will get sent over there. And I might actually just stuff them in here. Just keep one stack maybe for certain buildings that need those. Okay, versatile framework is produced. I will look at the smart plating again. I did pick up some rotors, I guess. But that is actually not the issue. The issue is the production capacity, I guess. So if I made more of these factories, things would go faster, but maybe I don't actually need that. I might maybe just unlock the last things from the things that I can unlock. Tier 4 and 3, I guess. Just need to see what I need to deliver. And also I might throw some of these things somewhere. Especially the 18 smart plating. Anyway, I wanted to go here. I did unlock jump pads. So there's just one thing left, the hypertubes. And that shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to get more copper sheets and steel pipes. I guess going this way I can get some steel pipes. This way I can get the copper sheets. Okay, now I need to go up again to deliver the smart plating and something else. The stators. I guess where I just was I could have put some stators. Smart plating is over there. I wonder if anyone ever built a factory completely without foundations, just on the natural ground. Okay, now I will go down, deliver the last milestone ingredients. And also first maybe... Okay, no, not first. First the milestone and then grass and wood.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fixit listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fixit makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
That is so nice of them. Still might try to take a look at what I might improve about the smart plating production. And also I want to still have more walkways here. Intersection or T-junction. Some T would actually be nice. And now a walkway corner, I guess. And more ramps. This almost fits. But I can just jump up there. Why is this not turned on? Not enough iron rods. I will just enter some manually. This should be full of modular frames. Okay, what can I do over there? I guess, yeah, the problem was the production capabilities of this. So what I will do now is just add more. Let's just choose the blueprint, which is the reinforced iron blueprint, obviously. Even though that's not reinforced iron plates. Wait, this is the wrong direction. Rotate. Let's see. Okay, now I just need to connect this there. And reconfigure these to produce smart plating. I hope I actually need that later again for something, otherwise all of this production will be useless. At least at some point. Now I need to connect the belts and then everything should work. There are not enough rotors coming through. I guess I will just steal some rotors from these machines. Or I still have some in my inventory, I might just use those. Okay, maybe this works now. And produces 1.5 times the smart plating that I had produced before. I don't know if now is just the time to wait or whether I should still improve something. I will save the game just in case. Didn't properly name the save that I had last time. But I guess they are sorted by date and not by name. At least in here. It's nice to see so much green. I have forgotten why exactly the iron rods were going up there, I guess for the modular frames. But I will still need a lot more. Maybe this is also just a question of production capabilities now. So I might just have to add more of these factories if I wanted more rotors. If I were to remove these belts and this container, then I would have enough space for that. But I will not do it right now. I might get into trouble with the power, maybe. I might take another look at the power situation. Look again what the coal power plants need. I would need more rotors and cables. So actually would be nice to have more rotors available. I might first just remove this belt and all the other old stuff. So I have a bunch too many reinforced iron plates. And I have one copper ingot. I should try to get rid of that. Smart plating I guess I might just go to the space elevator now, because it will fire in a few moments. And I might even add the last 3 smart plating manually, or some of the last 3. Might also be nice to watch it from the distance as it fires. Okay. Do I have to do this manually? Maybe I need to go there and do something.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and fix its faith in you will be strengthened.
That is so nice. I guess that is the delivery pod or something. Okay, more stuff will be built.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix-It.
Wow, they name humanity first. Before their own company. That looks nice. I guess I can never actually build that high to reach this space elevator. I wonder how high in space this is. Anyway, I want to take a look at these milestones now. Jetpack might actually be nice. And shouldn't be too far away. That way I can always fall down everywhere and basically stop myself from taking damage in the last moment. Oil processing is quite big. Quite a lot of different recipes. Logistics level 4. I think the conveyor belt Mark IV uses these encased industrial beams. The truck. I wonder what that does. Is this different than the vehicular transport? There's also a tractor. Okay, there's a tractor and there's a truck. Why does it still show tier 4 flashing? Fluid packaging. I guess that might be necessary, perhaps. Petroleum power. I'm not sure why only then I can scan Caterium ore. I guess I could do that already. I guess I didn't yet set up a miner for that. And then level 6 or tier 6 is monorail train technology. So building trains will also be very interesting. And I might again build a train around the whole world. Then the manufacturer with 4 different ingredients. Potential ingredients. And there are the 2 new items that I need to send to the space elevator. Railway signaling, I guess that is important for when I want to have multiple trains on the same rail. Better pipes and pumps. And a bigger blueprint designer. Sadly, I can't see what's in the other tiers. Not sure what I will do first. Oil processing might be helpful to already get starting on pumping the oil and doing something with that. But jetpack might also be actually quite handy. And a good thing is that the versatile frameworks are already being delivered to the space elevator since the production is still going on. So I guess I will select this milestone and already put in some stuff. And later I will need to find more stuff.